By the end of the lesson, I will be able to solve one-step inequalities using addition and subtraction. What we're going to do is start out by solving an equation that we've seen before. The main component of that is to draw your vertical line, and then we're going to use our inverse operations to figure out what Q is going to equal. So we're solving for Q. So if I have a positive 4, I'm going to write a negative 4 below it, or I'm essentially subtracting 4 from both sides. So a positive 4 and a negative 4 equals 0, so I'm left with Q on the left-hand side. And a positive 5 fighting a negative 4 is going to leave me a positive 1. So Q equals 1. This is when we have an equation. What happens when we have an inequality? It looks almost identical. Almost identical. I'm still going to draw my vertical line. I'm going to think about positive 4. The inverse operation for positive 4 is negative 4. And I'm going to write that on both sides. Notice that all of these steps are the same. So I'm left with Q and I'm left with a 1. The only difference is the inequality symbol is no longer an equal sign. So Q is less than 1. Here's an equation. So I have an equation. The opposite of positive 8 is negative 8. So I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. Positive 8 and negative 8 are going to cancel. I'm left with Q on the left-hand side, and I have a positive 5 on the right-hand side. So that's my equation when I have an inequality. So we're going to have an inequality with the same. So I'm going to draw my vertical line. I have a positive 8. I'm going to write a negative 8 or subtract 8 from both sides. My 8s are going to cancel. I have a Q and I have a positive 5, and I'm just going to write my inequality symbol in between my Q and my 5. So we're no longer going to solve equations before each inequality. So I'm going to still draw my vertical line. I'm thinking about positive 11. The inverse operation of positive is negative 11. My 11s are going to cancel and I'm left with Y. I'm going to bring down my inequality symbol, which is a greater than symbol. And then I have 18 minus 11. Positives are going to win by 7. Next inequality, I'm drawing my vertical line. I have a negative 3, so I'm going to add or have a positive 3 on both sides. My negative 3 and my positive 3 are going to cancel. I have an X. I'm bringing down my less than or equal to inequality symbol, and 15 plus 3 is 18. So X is less than or equal to 18. Drawing my vertical line, the opposite of negative 6 or subtract 6 is positive or add 6. My negative 6 and my positive 6 cancel, so I'm left with K. My inequality symbol of greater than is going to be brought down, and 12 plus 6 is 18. So K is greater than 18. Drawing my vertical line, the opposite of positive 9 is negative 9 or subtract 9. So my 9s are going to cancel on the left. I'm left with Y, bringing down my less than symbol. And 14 fighting negative 9 is a positive 5. Drawing a vertical line through my inequality symbol. Negative 10, the opposite of negative is positive, or the opposite of subtraction is addition. So my negative 10 and my positive 10 cancel out. I'm bringing down my K and my greater than or equals to inequality symbol, adding 14 plus 10 to give me 24. So K is greater than or equal to 24. Drawing my vertical line, the opposite of negative 6 is positive 6. So I'm going to put positive 6 or add 6 on both sides. Negative and positive 6 cancel. I have W is less than 18 plus 6 is going to be 24. Drawing my vertical line through my inequality symbol, the opposite or the inverse operation of positive is negative 12. The opposite of addition is subtraction. I'm canceling my 12s. I'm left with a y, bringing down my less than or equals to inequality symbol, and 24 and negative 12 positives are going to win by 12. So y is less than or equal to 12. Drawing my inequality symbol, or my line through my inequality symbol. I think this is the, oh, nope. The difference is my inequality symbol switched. I thought it was the same one. It's not. So opposite of addition is subtraction, or opposite of positive is negative. My 12s are going to cancel. I have y is greater than or equal to, and then 24 minus 12 is 12. Y is greater than or equal to 12. Last one, drawing my vertical line through my inequality symbol. The opposite of negative is positive, so I'm adding or putting a positive 4 on both sides. My negative and positive 4 cancel. I have W is less than 14 plus 4 is 18.